Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, whenever you are. I'm really grateful that we can do this again. Again, I'm sorry that I'm not able to do live this morning, but yeah, I am grateful for this sort of unique opportunity that we have to share a little bit of time and a few breaths. So, regardless of what part of the world you're in, regardless of what time it is, regardless of if you're watching this for the first time or the 30th time, I'm grateful that you're watching this. I'm grateful to have this opportunity. Thank you very much. We're going to go ahead and get started. We'll start in a comfortable seated posture. So you take any comfortable seated posture that works for you. You know, I like to close my eyes to start, but that's not a requirement. Instead of thinking about stillness, I'm just going to think about the movements that are associated with my breath. I'll notice the rise and fall in my chest. I'm going to relax my face, relax my neck a little bit so that my head sort of hangs, and I'll start to notice a little bit of a stretch in the back of my neck. I'll stay aware of those respiratory movements. This next exhale, I'm just going to lift the head and let the head hang back now. Again, staying aware of the respiratory movements, especially the movement in the chest. And then I'm just going to roll on this next exhale the head over to the right side. And finally, I'll roll my head over to the left side. I'm just taking time, I'm just relaxing into these stretches just by releasing. We'll take an inhale here. As I exhale, bring my head and my neck back up to neutral. Now I'm going to lift so that the bottom of my chin is parallel to the earth. I'm also going to turn my palms to face up and just let the backs of my hands rest on my thighs. I'll push now my shoulder blades into my back. And again, with eyes closed, I'll be aware of my respiratory movements. Those movements which are often centered in the chest, which are rhythmic, which never stop. Let's go 4 more breaths, still and silent. Somehow not entirely together this morning, but not isolated either. Take a big inhale here. We'll really lift the chin. We'll really open the chest. And as you exhale, we're going to roll forward. We're going to start to drop the head. We'll set the hands on the mat, and we're going to roll right up into a downward dog. So we'll roll straight up, slow, into that first downward dog. And you'll notice that I'm staying mobile, letting my hips sway. I'm grounding one heel, bending the other knees, swaying the hips. And then I'll come across and I'll do the same thing on the other side. Excellent. And I'm going to do that a few times. And I'll come back. Very nice. On this next inhale now, I'm going to lift the heels, but keep the seat back. So that's like a high downward dog. As I exhale, I'll drop the knees. I'll curl the spine, lift the head and the tailbone. That's a cow pose. Big inhale and cow, and use the full lungs to push the heart down. Now as I exhale, I'll go arms forward. That becomes a puppy pose. A nice chest opener. And again, on the exhale, we slide the hips down to the heels. First, we'll take a cobra in our child's pose. So we'll lift the head, the chest, the shoulders. We'll push in the palms. And as you exhale, we'll just sink down into it. We'll go a few breaths here. And remember that whatever else is going on, you've chosen to set this time aside for yourself. So we'll just really commit to these next 60 minutes together. On the inhale, we'll roll slowly back up to a cat pose. And this time we're using the inhale for the cat. So we're pushing those full lungs up to stretch the chest. We'll exhale as we sink the hips. You might have to scoot the knees back. This becomes a soft upward dog. I like to stay a little mobile here. Then I'll grab the mat with the balls of the feet. I'll squeeze the glutes, push the heels back through plank, right up into downward dog. And I'm going to take that mobile downward dog again. So I'm going to ground first my right heel. I'll bend my left knee and watch hips and the left knee sway. Then I'll go the other way. I'll ground left heel, hips, and right knee swaying now. And this time I'm going to push forward through plank, then back as I ground now, right knee, I bend left, sway my hips and my left knee. Again, inhale forward through plank, exhale back and ground left knee. Very good. One last time, inhale to plank, exhale, ground right heel, sway left knee. And we'll roll now forward into plank. We'll drop the knees. We'll sink the hips. We'll keep the arms straight. That becomes our soft upward dog again. And as I exhale, I'll roll the hips back to the heels. And I'll push right back into a child's pose. I'll drop my head, release my neck. You can see I'm just rocking side to side. Excellent. Big inhale here as I exhale. I'll let my hands slide around my spine slow. I'll take a seat on my heels just for a moment. As I inhale, I'll set one hand on each hip. I'm going to put the weight of my body on my right knee so I can step up and forward, left foot flat. Hips go forward, spine stays vertical. So nice. I enjoy this so much. It's funny to teach these classes by myself and to know that you guys will watch them later. It doesn't feel lonely at all. Huh. Quite special, actually. Thanks for making this happen. So we have those hips going forward. We're just going to extend the right arm. I'll drop it down. Maybe let the fingers slide as I exhale. I bring that right arm straight up, open the chest. Inhale, push the right hand up. I'll grab the ball of the mat with the right foot. I'll bend now, right elbow as I drop right heel. So I'll open right into warrior two. I'm going to close my eyes. And you'll notice I'll sway the chest. I'm just going to do little movements forward and back. I'll keep the arms parallel and just sway. Think about the heart swaying forward and back. I like to move the wrists and the shoulders. Just a little bit more movement as I warm up. Excellent. And in fact, on this next inhale, I'll lift both hands as I lift the sole of the left foot. I'll pivot the sole of the left foot towards the right side. Push the hips forward, and this becomes a star pose. Big inhale here as I exhale. Now I slide that left knee again. I'll drop right knee down to the mat, right elbow to left knee. We'll go top of the right foot on the mat as well. And we'll bring those hands now slowly. Look, they start in front of the left shoulder and I end them at the center of the chest for a kneeling spinal twist. Which is going to bring us right back to where we started this flow. Left knee forward. One hand on each hips. The hips going forward. The shoulder blades into the back. I'm just going to drop the right hand here. I'll take an inhale, the hips lower and even further forward. And this left knee, you'll see that it can turn out to the side a little bit. That's fine. As I exhale now, I'll straighten that left knee. I'll hold this hand on the left hip for just a moment and push it back. Then extend the left arm up. So this is a revolved half straddle. Inhale, lift that left hand. Exhale, bend left knee, set left hand on the mat. Let's grab the mat with the ball of the right foot. Inhale, straighten right knee. Low lunge. Exhale. We're just going to slide back to downward dog. And we're going to take that wiggly downward dog. Again, we'll drop left heel, we'll bend right knee, we'll sway the hips, we'll stay away from the plank here. And if you want, you can actually lift that right leg. Then I'll drop, I'll ground right heel, bend left. And you'll see I like to float it. And I'll go left, bend right, float. Excellent. Ground right, bend left, float. Very nice. Let's go one more of each. It's funny, there are actually advantages to teaching on Zoom. It's a lot easier to demonstrate. We'll drop both feet. We'll lift the heels. Now we'll round the spine. We'll go forward into plank. Exhale, bend the knees, drop the knees, sink the hips, straighten the arm. This becomes a soft upward dog. And as you exhale, we'll bend the knees. We're going to send the hips all the way back to the heels. We're going to find that child's pose. Take an inhale in your child's pose and use that inhale to lift up to a cobra. Exhale, just sink right back down into your child's pose. We'll go a few breaths here. Relax your neck, let your head hang. Keep your eyes closed. Big inhale here on the exhale. Now just let the hands slide. We'll roll the spine. We'll roll up slow onto our knees. Again, we'll grab the hips with the hands. We're going to more center the left foot this time so we can bring that right foot forward. We'll push the hips down and forward. Excellent. We'll keep the spine vertical. We're going to release this left hand and we'll let this left hand slide back to front. I like to let my fingers graze the mat. I like that feeling. It's a nice focal point as well. I'll bring my spine back up to vertical. I'll extend that left arm up. And again, I'll keep the hips just driving forward. This right hand stays on the right hip. Big inhale here on the exhale. I'll grab them out with the ball of the left foot. I'll bend the left elbow and I'll pivot up into warrior two. You'll see I'll have to fix my feet, my arms, my legs, just to get everything right. Again, I like to stay mobile as we warm up. In warrior two, I really like to just dance it. You'll see my wrists are swaying, my arms are trying to stay parallel, little movement in the elbows, but the heart, the chest is really what's swinging forward and back. Close your eyes as you do that with your face turned forward. Feels beautiful. We'll take one more big dip forward. Excellent. We'll come back to warrior two. We're going to turn the palms up to face the ceiling. We'll straighten the arms. We'll lift the sole of the right foot, and we'll pivot into that star pose. I have laced my fingers. They're a little out of the screen, but we'll open the chest. We'll push the hips forward. We'll push the heart up. Big inhale here. Exhale, we'll bend right knee. We'll slide the right foot right back to where it was as we drop left elbow to right knee and left knee to the mat. We'll bring now the hands to the center of the chest. And we'll turn the gaze up. Excellent. Big inhale here. On the exhale, we'll just release the hands. Make sure you center that right foot. We'll come right back to where we started. One hand on each hip, the hips going forward. Exhale, we'll stay vertical in the spine. We'll lift the crown of the head. Inhale here. Exhale, left hand comes down to the mat. And then we'll straighten that right leg. I'm going to push with this right hand, that right glute back first. A real nice stretch in the right hamstring. And you can see my chest has already turned, my right shoulders up high. Then I'll extend my right arm up. Big inhale, lift that right hand. Exhale now, bend right knee, set right hand on the mat. We'll push the hips forward. We'll grab the mat with the ball of the left foot. Inhale as you extend left leg, palms down, arms straight, squeeze the core. Exhale, we'll step right back to that wiggly downward dog. We're going to float left foot, left knee bent, right knee straight. We'll ground now, left heel bend, right knee, and we'll float and spin. Excellent. We'll go one more of each. So let's ground right heel, lift bent left knee. We'll ground left heel now, lift bent right knee. Good. We'll ground now both. I'm walking into it. Then I'll ground both heels. Inhale as I round the spine forward. Exhale, knees to the mat. Chest and chin on the same exhale. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, set myself flat. Inhale, rolling up through cobra. Exhale, I never stopped moving. I just moved fluid all the way back to downward dog. I'm still moving in my downward dog, but smaller movements now. Just once on the inhale, I'll rock forward into plank. As I exhale now, I'll lift the left leg, knee straight. Look at my foot, foot pointed, toes flexed. That's flex tension. Big inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, bring left knee forward, touch your nose. Inhale, extend that left leg straight back up. And on this exhale, let's bring left foot forward between the hands. We're going to push into the right hand. And we'll extend the left arm up. This becomes easy twist. Big inhale, lift that left hand. Watch my left sits bone. Look at this. When I say your left sits bone back, that's what I mean. Just shift that left glute back just a touch. And we're going to slide now the right knee forward. We'll set that right knee outside the left heel. I'll spin my right glute down. And as my right glute hits, my left arm stayed lifted, but now I spin left hand back. Inhale now, right arm up. Exhale, we'll turn that into a seated spinal twist. Don't get too comfortable. The next one's a balancing posture. Excellent. Big inhale here. Exhale, we'll turn back towards the front. Hopefully your left foot is still centered. We're going to push with the hands beside the hips. We'll weight the left leg and we'll squeeze that bent right knee into the left calf. Use your fingers for balance and then lift the hands. So this becomes crouching Shiva. We'll inhale here as we extend back into an airplane pose. We'll use the exhale for that. Then bend the left knee, grab the ball of the mat with the right foot, turn the palms to face each other. This is an inhale, heart and chin forward. Exhale, drop right knee again. Let the fingers slide back to front. Kapiasana, big open chest. Excellent. The gaze goes up. And as you exhale, this time, right hand to the mat, and we'll actually push that left knee out with the left hand. Just drag your left knee back in towards the chest. We'll scoot that left foot out to the left side. We'll set that left palm on the mat. I'll rock up onto the fingertips on the inhale. And as I exhale, I'll set palms flat. And I'll walk the hands forward, keep the arms straight, push the heart down. Excellent. This is a little bit more engaged lizard variation. We're going to bring these hands back onto the mat. We'll grab the mat with the ball of the right foot. Inhale, extend right leg. Exhale, let's take scorpion dog now. As we lift the left hip, we lift the left knee. We also bend the left knee and we turn that shin towards the right side. Big inhale, we're going to lift that left knee. And as you exhale, we'll bring this bent left knee forward under the body. We'll squeeze left knee into right elbow. Inhale and squeeze. Exhale, we step back to plank. 2 breaths in plank now. Exhale, knees first, then chest, then chin. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, set yourself flat. Inhale, again, one fluid movement up into, through cobra. All the way back to downward dog. Again, I never stopped moving. The transitions between those postures is smooth, just like the transitions between the breaths is smooth. Again, I'm staying wiggly in downward dog. You can stay still if you'd like. On the inhale, now we'll round the spine. We'll go forward into plank. On the exhale, we'll roll back up to downward dog. We'll lift the right leg. We'll go knee straight, foot pointed, toes flex. There's that flex tension. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right knee to nose. Inhale, extend right back up. Again, a big inhale there. Lift, exhale. We'll go right foot forward between the hands. We're going to weight the left hand and extend that right arm directly up for that easy twist. Big inhale, lift the right hand. And remember, right glute, right sits bone back. Inhale there. Exhale, we slide left knee forward, outside right heel. You have to hop that left foot a little bit off the mat to drop left glute to mat. Lift, keep this right hand lifted. Left glute comes down. We spin right hand back. We lift left arm. Exhale as we go left elbow to right knee. We spin the gaze back. Ooh. Very nice. That's our seated spinal twist again. Again, you remember we have that balancing sequence coming up. Exhale, we'll go turn towards the front. We'll center that right foot. Use the hands by the hips. Weight of the body on the right foot. We'll bend the left knee. We'll push the left knee into the right calf. Use the fingertips for balance. Bring the hands to the center of the chest. There's your crouching Shiva. I think we gave it 3 breaths. Let's do the same here. Big inhale. Exhale, we extend back into that airplane pose. Look at my supporting leg. Nice, good bend in it. And you can even do a little experiment here. Feel what happens when you straighten the leg and feel how strong the thigh, the quad, the knee, the calf feels. When we crimp that leg, we get all the muscles in the whole leg working. We'll go inhale here, exhale, bend the right knee even more, dig the ball of the left foot into the back. Again, palms facing each other, heart forward, chin forward, inhale and hold. Exhale, we'll drop left knee, push the hips forward, let the fingers slide back to front. There's our Kapyasana. There's our Kapyasana. Open your chest if it feels nice. Open your eyes if it feels nice. Take big, slow breaths, and it will feel nice. We'll bend the elbows now. We'll drop left hand to the mat. Right hand goes to right knee. We'll push that right knee out to the right side. Sometimes I get so caught up practicing on these video classes that I forget there's a camera back there, so I'm looking away from it. We'll drag the right knee back in towards the midline. We'll squat that right foot out to the right side. Inhale, we'll lift onto fingertips. Exhale, palms come down. Then we walk the hands forward. We keep the arms straight, looking for that slightly more engaged lizard. Excellent. And on the inhale, we'll bring the hands back onto the mat. We'll grab the mat with the ball of the left foot. Inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, let the right leg slide. Bend the right knee, lift and turn. Open. There's your scorpion dog. Big inhale, lift that right leg. Exhale, bring the right knee forwards under the body. Bend the right knee and squeeze right knee into left elbow. Big inhale here. Exhale, we step back to plank. We'll go 2 breaths in plank. Exhale, knees first, then chest and chin. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, flat. Inhale, up into through cobra, smooth movement, no stops, right back to downward dog. Bend your knees now, send your gaze forward. Your choice, hop or walk the feet to the front of the mat. Two feet between two hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Let your hands now slide back to the front. We're going to roll all the way up onto the balls. The feet lift the heels. Lift the hands. As you exhale, we'll just drag the hands down to the center of the chest. Set the feet flat. Let yourself rock. Forward and back. Forward and back. Keep your eyes closed. Feel your breath. Feel the subtlety of the movements. I'm not going to lie. I was really anxious this morning. I was really stressed out before starting this class. And we're only about halfway through. And I feel really incredible. Thank you so much for allowing me that. As we inhale now, we're going to extend the arms. We'll lift the hands and let's open the chest slow. If you have back issues, you want to stay vertical in the back, and you can just watch, just work from the bottom of the shoulder blades up. If your back is a little bit healthier, you can take a slight back bend here. Big inhale. And as you exhale, weight of the body on the left foot will slide right foot back and then up. This becomes a standing straddle. I want to make it a little bit difficult this morning, so I'm going to push up onto the ball of the left foot and just onto the tips of the index fingers of both hands, and that's it. I'm going to stay on those index fingers. I'm going to stay on the ball of the left foot as I bend the right knee. I'll bend the right knee. I'll bring it in, touch the nose. Inhale, again, I'll extend. Exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. One more big exhale, knee to nose. Inhale, extend. And nice and slow, I'll grab the mat with the ball of the right foot. We're going to take a low lunge. We're going to talk about that neutral spinal alignment. So we drop the right hand, we engage the right arm, push the right hand down. We'll relax the left arm as we just spin the left shoulder up, let this arm hang. And then I roll the ribs of the left side of the rib cage right back down into the left thigh. I'll do the same thing on the other side. So lift right, let the right arm hang, bang. There's our neutral alignment in low lunge. Inhale, we're going to extend the left leg and push back to a pyramid, but you'll see I'm keeping the right heel off the mat because my next posture as I exhale is going to be crescent lunge, and I want to be ready for it. So that right heel never went down. I'll push right heel I'll push right heel back, I'll straighten my right leg, I'll extend up. Excellent. I'll turn my palms towards the front. I'll keep my arms extended this time as I peel the left heel off the mat. I'll lift the heart. I'll lift the chin. Big chest opening crescent lunge. And as I exhale, I'll set that left heel back down on the mat. Watch my right foot, a little hop forward to spin right heel down. I'll straighten left leg and drop right hand. down to the left heel as I extend the left arm up. If you want to go deeper, you can set right hand to the left side of the left foot. This becomes a revolved triangle. Big inhale, lift that left hand. As you exhale to come out, we're just going to bend the left knee. We're going to drop the right knee, top of the right foot, but watch, right foot slides off the mat. As right hand goes back, we'll lift the left hand. Let's even peel that left heel off the mat. Open the chest. As I exhale now, I'll bend the left elbow. I'm going to swing the left elbow forward and under the left leg. My right foot will go back onto the back of the mat, and I'll lace the hands. I'll leave the right knee on the mat if that feels comfortable. If you want, you can also straighten the right leg. As I exhale, I'll release left hand, then right hand. And if your right knee is already on the mat, that's great. If it's not, we'll just drop it down. Otherwise, you're going to extend the left leg back. Point the ball of the foot back. Use the exhale to bend the elbows to drop the chin, the chest. Big inhale, lift the left leg. Exhale, slide. Inhale up into through cobra. We don't really stop in cobra anymore these days in my classes. We roll back to downward dog. Stay still. Stay mobile as you wish. Inhale, bend the knees, send the gaze forward. Exhale, hop or walk. 2 feet between 2 hands. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees now. Let your hands slide. Roll all the way up onto the balls of the feet. Now drag the hands now down to the center of the chest. Excellent. Very nice. Again, we're going to use the inhale to extend the arms. We'll lift the hands. If you have back problems, just think of the bottom of the shoulder blades as the border where you stop the chest opening. If your back is a little healthier, you'll see I can look, I bend my knees first, then I open. And if I'm going to straighten my knees, I go for it. So a little back bend is fine. Exhale, bend knees, bend elbows. Weight of the body on the right foot. We slide that left foot back and up. Which means we have left leg high in our standing straddle now. Again, we're going to lift the right heel. Again, we'll come up onto the tips of maybe 2 fingers. Inhale, lift that left leg. We're going to stay on the ball of the right foot. As we bend the left knee, we'll touch the left knee to the nose. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we bend. One last one. Big inhale goes up. Exhale, we'll drop the ball of the left foot to the mat. We're going to twist into that neutrally aligned low lunge. Left palm flat, left arm engaged. Lift the right arm, let the right arm hang. Now we roll the ribs, especially think of the ribs on the right side, rolling back down into the right thigh, right palm flat, right arm engaged. Lift the left elbow, the left shoulder, let the left arm hang. There's our neutrally aligned Low lunge, a straight line from heel to head. Push the head forward. Inhale here. Exhale, we'll straighten that right leg. We'll take that pyramid variation. Inhale in your pyramid. And use the next exhale to push back up into crescent lunge. Excellent. Lift the chin now. Push the arms straight up. Turn the palms forward. Keep the arms extended. Inhale. Open that chest. And as you exhale, we'll come back to that neutrally aligned spine. We're just going to hop that left foot forward a touch as we spin the left heel down. We straighten the right leg. And we'll spin that left hand down to the right heel as the right arm goes up. Or if you want to go deeper, that left hand off the right side. You can turn your gaze up. Excellent. Big inhale, lift that right hand to come out. We'll bend the right knee. We're going to bend the left knee as well. We'll drop the left knee to left foot. We'll spin left hand back as left foot goes off the mat. We use the ball of the right foot. We'll lift right heel. We'll lift right hand. We'll lift right hip. Big gate pose. I like to open my chest a little by spinning my right arm back. Inhale. Exhale. It's right elbow into and under, right knee, left foot comes back onto the mat. We lace the hands behind the back. Spin that left shoulder up. You can stay on the knee. Or you can grab the mat with the ball of the left foot and straighten that left leg. Spin that left shoulder up. Excellent. Big inhale here as you exhale, release right hand. And then left, we're going to peel that left heel off the mat. And we'll step right back. Slow into downward dog. Inhale, roll head, chest, shoulders forward. We'll find plank. Exhale, drop your knees first. Then your chest and your chin. Inhale, lift the hips. Exhale, set yourself flat. Inhale, we roll up into cobra. And as we exhale, we'll go back into downward dog. Center the 2 feet. We'll lift the left leg. Big inhale, left foot up as you exhale, left foot forward. We'll push hard up into crescent lunge. We're going to bend the elbows. We'll touch the thumbs and the pointer fingers of the 2 hands. As we turn the palms up, we'll lift the left heel. We'll inhale, we send the head back. Exhale, slow, drop your right knee down as close as you can without it touching. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, we'll drop that left heel right back down to the mat. We'll spin the right heel down to the mat as well. Lace the hands behind the back. Push the head down and forward. Both feet flat now. This is a bound pyramid. Big inhale here. On the exhale, we drop right hand. We straighten right arm, peel right heel off the mat. And as you exhale, step left leg back. Then extend left arm up. And if you can, we'll bend the left knee. We'll lift the left knee as well. Big inhale. It's an exhale as we drop left hand. We lift that left leg again. And we go left leg forward across the mat for a pigeon. Inhale, lift your head. Exhale as we just fold down. Any amount. into that pigeon pose. Big inhale here. On your exhale, just let everything lean over towards the left side so the left glute comes down. We'll roll slow back up to our seat. Bring the soles of the feet together. We'll take a seated pigeon. No, sorry, a seated butterfly. It would be nice, I think, to roll this right back into a shoulder stand. So we'll go slow. We'll roll back up to a seat first. Now bring the knees together. Lift the knees, the feet off the mat. To make that transition into shoulder stand a little bit easier, point the toes forward, bring the arms forward. Now watch. As we rock the heart down and back, we push into the mat. We use the inertia to lift the hips. We set the elbows, the triceps on the mat. We'll take our shoulder stand. Big inhale here as you exhale. The bent knees down to the ears. Again, a big inhale. Cross the legs. So as we roll back up to a seat, we can roll right over the knees. Up onto all four. Grab the mat with the balls of the feet. Inhale, straighten legs, head goes forward. There's your plank. Exhale, we'll roll back. To downward dog. We'll center the feet and we'll use the inhale to lift the right leg. And as you exhale, we'll bring right foot forward and we'll push on that same exhale right up into crescent lunge. We'll dig into our crescent lunge a little bit, especially with that back heel and the left knee straight, the spine vertical as well. Inhale, now peel the right heel off the mat. We'll touch the thumbs, the pointer fingers, turn the palms up. Rock head, chest, and shoulders back. We'll take an inhale. Exhale. That left knee comes down to where it almost touches. Big inhale here. Exhale, we'll straighten right leg. We'll drop right heel. We'll drop that left heel as well. Hands go back. Behind the back. For that bound pyramid. Excellent. Big inhale, hands go forward. Exhale, we'll bend that right knee again. We'll set left hand on the mat. We turn the right shoulder up. We'll step right foot back. And there's our side plank. Finally, we'll extend that right arm up. If you want a little bit more, you can bend the right knee, lift the right knee as well. Inhale, lift. Exhale, right hand goes down. We lift that right leg again. And it's an exhale to bring right knee forward. And across the mat, lift. And then just sink down into your pigeon. Big inhale here. Maybe another one. And then just let everything sink over towards the right side. Roll back up to our seat. Take any comfortable seated posture that works for you. Excellent, and just sit. Just let yourself be wherever you are right now, whenever. I'm grateful for you. I'm grateful because I feel way better now than when I started. And if it wasn't for you guys, I would not have taken this time for myself. So thank you. Take a moment and slow the breath first. Each breath is a circle, starting with an inhale, then a hold, and an exhale, followed by a pause. In, hold, out, hold. In, hold, out, hold. In, hold, out, hold. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. In, out. End with a really big inhale. Hold. Exhale nice and slow. If you're on your knees, we'll just sink the hips. We're going to do a bent knee forward fold today. So you can do a butterfly or you can take Paschimottanasana with bent knees. We'll use the hands on the feet. Inhale, lift the head. Exhale, slow. Slide the feet forward. And you'll see I'm keeping a bend. Hopefully you can see that. I'm keeping a bend in my knees here. As I exhale, straighten the legs as I lift my head, my chest, my shoulders. Just be careful, be attentive as your hands slide on your body. Roll back. All the way back. The spine comes down. The shoulder blades, the backs of the hands, the arms. Now bend this left knee now. We'll grab the left knee with the right hand and we'll just, sorry, I have my handrail in the way here. We'll just spin that bent left knee over towards the right side. Big inhale here. And as you exhale, we'll just roll the hips back down to the mat. Use this bent left knee to massage the back for a moment. And we extend the left leg out flat on the mat. Now bend this right knee now. And we'll spin right knee over to left side. Extend that right arm. Big inhale here. Exhale, roll the hips down. We'll grab the right knee and we'll pull that knee up to the chest. We'll extend the right leg out flat on the mat. Turn the palms up to face the ceiling. We'll slide now into the stillness of Shavasana. And we'll go 3 minutes. 3 minutes still and silent. Slowly now we're going to start to dig ourselves out of the stillness. Over the hands and the feet. The fingers and the toes. We're going to start to move the arms and the legs. I like to extend my arms back as I put my feet forward. I'll bend my knees slow. I'll just start my hips rocking from one side to the other. On my next exhale, I'll just roll all the way over onto my left side and curl up like a kid in a ball on the floor for just a moment. My next exhale, I'll roll back up to a seat. And as I inhale, extend my arms up. Exhale, hands come down to the center of the chest. Inhale here, pure love. Exhale, hands to the center of the throat. Inhale here, pure communication. Exhale, hands to the forehead. Inhale here, pure awareness. Exhale, we'll turn the palms up to face the ceiling. Set the hands just above the head. Take an inhale here, enlightenment. And we exhale. Namaste. Merci beaucoup. Thank you very much. Thanks so much. That was like, for me, that was one of the better classes I taught in a while. So strange and ironic that I'm by myself. I really hope that some of you enjoyed this, and I'll see you very soon. Thanks, as always.